Welcome back to another settlement showcase displaying most of all a troublesome obsessive attention to detail. As you may have noticed, I've changed the channel name to Goblin Goddess Gaming. This is the nickname I was given at work a couple of years ago and it has stuck, and I like it. Let me know in the comments if you approve. So here I present to you Fort Lamplight. Everyone who played Fallout 3 will understand what it pays homage to. So naturally the settlement is run by children. The only adults allowed to enter are the caravan traders. Each trader has their own spot outside or inside the fort's walls.
The only way you get old in this job is assume everyone's out to kill you.
Oops, the trough is pointing the wrong way. Of course it is. I can never tell which side is the right side. Apologies in advance for any nausea this video may cause. It's by far the most laggy settlement I've built, dipping as low as 15 frames. The children never leave the safety of their sanctuary, so these traders are the only opportunity for them to trade goods. Lucy is the only trader who sells the junk their scavenging robot collects. She trades with the caravan people, any outside child who visits, and supplies the fort's children with what they need.
Just so you know, I'm keeping my eye on you.
There are 3 child guards protecting the 2 entrances. The rest are robots assembled and maintained by the children.
This unit is ready to serve.
I saw a death claw once. It was far away, but I saw it.
I downloaded the mod child outfits for a much greater variety of clothes, basically all the vanilla ones. I didn't download it for the longest time because of some screenshots of, let's say, questionable purposes, but some outfits are perfectly fine for kids and actually look really cute on them.
We ain't got any handouts, if that's what you want.
The leader of Fort Lamplight is Freddy Pizza Face. Corny joke, I know. Anyway, Freddy has been running this place for almost 100 years. He was not the original founder, however. Check out my updated mod list for details on the additional robot parts used for the settlement.
Hi, mister.
Fort Lamplight was built by a boy named Lame Johnny. He had a club foot and was captured by raiders at a young age. They made him fight Moritz with an iron pipe
Hello.
for entertainment in the beginning. One bit off a finger. Eventually the raiders discovered that Johnny could repair things.
Hi, mister.
Johnny used his skills to gain goodwill among his captors. He fixed their weapons and armor, and they grew fond of him. Due to his disability, they didn't think he would run away. The fort has one child provisioner called Fearless Lewis, who trades with the hippies at Greentop. He sleeps in here sometimes. The other provisioners are robots, establishing more opportunities for trade. Some settlements simply donate surplus food to the kids. Johnny, however, hated the raiders and one day hotwired an inactive assaultron they had scored from an attack on nearby gunners. The assaultron laser killed all the raiders in their sleep. Lame Johnny and his assaultron companion made it to TENPINES BLUFF, where he started building a camp. He scavenged more broken robots and soon had capable bodyguards. On his supply runs he found other orphans and said he could protect them. Soon half a dozen kids were building the fort. Johnny wanted to offer any orphan a place safe from raiders and critters. He taught all the kids how to repair his robots and take care of the fort by themselves. When Johnny was 15, he appointed his second-in-command Freddy the new leader and left Fort Lamplight to do more great things for the Commonwealth. Sadly, he was killed at age 22 by a super mutant nuke while trying to clear the camp for a group of scared settlers. His legacy, however, lives on to this day. This well is from a recently added mod and provides water. Not a whole lot of it, but it looks cool in my opinion, and there are several designs to choose from. Some missing textures here though, as you can see. By the way, if you're wondering how I got the kids to do something other than farming, you can assign them to any animation rock from Busy Settlers and they will perform the same animations. For the longest time I didn't know this worked. Actual scavenging stations, however, do not work, because of the size difference, I guess. It's possible to force them onto actual guard mats with console commands, and it looks hilarious when they carry a Gauss rifle or something, but I chose not to do that here because I didn't want issues with the robot guards. This robot is called Fuzzy Brains.
Interface ready for next directive.
He has a teddy inside his head, where the robot brain usually is. It's a bit difficult to see, but I thought it was adorable. The white sentry butt at the entrance is called Clapper because of the glove hands. The cute little robot with the teddy on the armor and big handy eye hat is called Fuzzy Eye. I installed mods that allowed me to make robots that look like kids could actually have designed them.
You may proceed.
This big guy is Mr. Smiles.
Report.
Monitoring the Commonwealth is proving to be quite rewarding. What a fascinating place.
Showers are here at the back of the settlement out in the open, since there's no plumbing.
Thank you, sir. Greetings, technician.
This big boy is called Firecracker. And here we have a nice chicken pen.
Hello.
You guys want to get out of here, don't you? But I'm afraid you're not allowed. I'm a little bit proud of my chicken feeding animation, which is actually the fish feeding one, but doesn't it fit perfectly? The kids have tamed a feral mongrel, and they have given it the cheesy name Hellhound. This is the third guard child,
Hi, mister.
our brave little DC Jane. This is Doc Weather's small booth. He's not here today, obviously, but sometimes all four of them gather and it gets very crowded.
Stick to the roads, and you got a better chance of surviving.
But Cricket is here today. She does good business selling to Fort Lamplight, believe it or not.
What? This place just has farmers? Shit. All they want are pipe pistols and stupid ammo. Or is the maniac slobbering for a mini nuke, am I right?
Too many miles on the road. At least the pay is terrible.
The kids here need weapons not only for the robots but also to arm themselves. They're not innocent. They've been through all kinds of abuse out there, and many of them have killed people who were trying to get in by force. Over the past 100 years since Lame Johnny left, the fort has been expanded and upgraded into a small village.
That's how we do things in the U.S. Army.
Does you require something?
They even have their own barber named Miss Cookie Cutter. Robots too will stick to animation rocks labeled guard, as long as these are not functional guard mats, by the way. Took me quite a while to figure that one out. These kids even go to school.
Ugh, mole rats are gross.
The teacher is Miss Sharp Eye, and yes, she is the original assaultron who saved Lame Johnny's life. You don't want her to catch you cheating on the test. Johnny programmed her to teach basic math, survival knowledge, some chemistry and biology.
Working on a farm is really boring.
so that the kids know how to treat wounds, radiation poisoning, and which parts of the body to shoot at. These kids are also masters of haggling.
Hello.
Have you seen Diamond City? It's huge.
Debbie the painter makes sure the fort remains colorful. The living quarters are quite spacious and offer beds for 32 children, I believe. If necessary, Fort Lamplight could house twice as many easily.
Never fear, sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
Nothing to report.
I used all the toys at my disposal to decorate this place. Those who sleep in this room are fans of the Brotherhood, but I prefer the freedom here to signing up with them. Ah, this helmet moved on its own from the shelf. No idea why this happens sometimes. Well, hello.
Kids gotta earn their keep too.
Ah, there we go. There's a furniture mod called Children Chairs that allows for assigning a kid to some of them, like the bench here.
Very good.
These kids keep in shape.
Predators don't scare me. Just so you know, I'm keeping my eye on you.
The sandbags are from the mod Settlement Activity Markers. Kids cannot be assigned to boxing, however. The infirmary is run by Miss Needle, who's a puppet like the Assaultron, because I was worried my game would just explode with like 50 NPCs. So just imagine her to be live. All these robots require constant maintenance, so the workshop is always busy.
Hello.
Hi, mister.
I'm really pleased with how it turned out. No space is wasted, and there were even kids who lived below the floorboards. It connects to the chicken pen. A turret makes sure that nothing uninvited sneaks in. And there's even a tiny gnome shrine down here.
Nothing to report.
When I grow up, I'm gonna have my own farm and make other people do all the work.
This slightly psychotic looking robot is the Green Goblin. And no, I don't even like Marvel comics.
Is there something I can help you with, sir?
There is a weird shrinking thing going on with some of the robots. This one should obviously be bigger. When it rolls backwards, it regains its normal size. So strange. The tire swing is animated like the sandbags. Pretty cool.
Factory default mode recognized. Is this unit to be placed under your command?
This fella is a monkey trap. It had wheels before, but then it shrank too, so I made it hover to fix it. Oh man, it made me laugh how much this robot looks like a Turian from behind, right? Its name is Scarecrow, however, not Garrus.
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army.
I believe the term is Yahoo?
We ain't got any handouts if that's what you want.
This is New Karoo. It has a reindeer mask on the Mr. Handy eye stalk. That's too bad it won't turn around.
Hello. Hello.
Timmy here likes cars. He spends his days daydreaming what a racetrack used to be like. This is Mr. Minuteman. He guards the entrance to the living quarters.
Civilian.
The kids here usually like the Minuteman, but they want to stay independent.
Don't worry. It'll take some time, but I think we'll get used to one another.
All systems are operating at peak efficiency.
If there's anything you need, I'd be happy to comply.
This is Cuddle Claws. It has a teddy face, which I believe is vanilla.
I saw a death claw once. It was far away, but I saw it.
Pete, the toy maker, spends his time fixing and building toys for the other kids. And that floating teddy was sitting on the chair before.
How may I assist you today?
This little one is Miss Chocolate Bear.
Huh?
The middle tower of the fort is the community hub, basically. Workshop on the ground level, kitchen diner on the first floor, leisure room on the second, and barbecue party on the top floor. Another puppet replica, this time Takahashi.
When I grow up, I'm gonna have my own farm and make other people do all of the work. Huh?
Okay, let's get rid of the annoying rain here.
Have you seen Diamond City? It's huge.
Hi, mister. Working on a farm is really boring.
They do sit in front of the TV at night sometimes. Pretty awesome.
Regarding life and death must be quite a burden.
Hi, mister.
Hello.
Hello.
Becky and Donna are Nuka-Cola collectors. They dream of inventing a new flavor and getting rich.
Spiders don't scare me.
Scanning.
I love that the
Monsters are
creepy
gross.
teddy mask it had is among the stuff kids can wear.
We ain't got any handouts if that's what you want.
Oh well, let's pretend music is playing, shall we?
Huh?
Hi, mister.
The settlement is not particularly interesting at night, but let's do a quick flyby. The initial construction of the fort was done relatively quickly by my standards, but adding all the furniture and themes took dozens of hours. Getting all the child settlers to spawn was also really time consuming. Building robots took some time too, so yeah, it all added up quickly. In the end, I spent twice as long finishing it than I had anticipated.
All systems nominal.
For a while, I struggled to come up with ideas on furnishing the place, so I took a break. Now I'm very happy with the end result. By far the biggest settlement population of 31 kids, 19 robots, and several dogs.
find these traveling arrangements quite acceptable.
Lead the way, and I'll follow, sir.
The settlement started lagging badly even before I added settlers. Not sure why the lag is worse than in other settlements. Might be the clutter? Graygarden is just as massive as this build, but fares a little better, with the lowest frame rate being 19. Here it's 15. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour anyway. I had a lot of fun building it and adding lore to the place. Thanks for sticking with this channel. Take care and see you when I have something new to show.